Hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here, bringing you our Week 12. Is it 12 already? The Week 12 prep to battle the Wyoming Weaviles for the CPL, coached by my man, Demonic. Excellent battler, great guy, awesome friend, great content creator. And today, we're going to prep to battle him. Is it Week 12 already? Anyways, this is Demonic's draft. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my draft for you guys, even though you guys probably know by now. Lander C, Megacizor, Gengar, Lucario, Togekiss, Azelf, Tornadus, Clawitzer, Meloetta, Kabutops, Cacturn, and Quagsire. And I have everything uploaded right here. We'll go over his draft real quick. This is scary. We have Hoopa Unbound. He took my man. He took my man Hoopa. Thunderous Eye, Prankster, Thunderwave, bullshit. Alakazam, very fast. Tarak, Volcarona, and Mega Swampert. So right now he has a really decent Rain Core. Also has Registeel for his bulkiness and pretty decent Stealth Rocker. Sneasel for great Pursuit Trapper, fast. Noivern, super fast, even faster than Alakazam. Combuskin for speed boost, Baton Pass. Kecleon for priority. And he wanted to draft Chimchar because he was that confident. But one glaring weakness in his draft is that he has a lot of Mons that do not appreciate hazards and no way to get rid of hazards. So I'm gonna go ahead and capitalize on that. That's my first thought. This is a live team build. I didn't do anything yet, but I was just looking over his draft and realized he had nothing to get rid of hazards. So I think my first step to all this nonsense is I'm gonna do Cacturn. Defensive Cacturn for spikes. I really like the idea of having spikes against this team. Water Absorb for the Swampert. So we can do spikes. We can do Spiky Shield. Just in case he gets up rain, I wanna make sure to stall out any unnecessary rain turns. We can do, of course, Sucker Punch. And I want to do Leech Seed. But I think Seed Bomb is just better to help get rid of... yeah, it kills Terrakion. It kills Swampert. And I feel like that would do more. His team is very heavily offensive, so I don't feel like chip damage is going to be necessary this match. I think it's mainly going to be hit him hard, hit him fast. Ooh, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. My throat's all weirdly clogged. So, as far as his EV spread, of course I want to do defensive, but would I have a reason not to? Alakazam, I feel like Alakazam's Focus Blast is going to take me out, or at least do a shit ton of damage anyways. I might do specially defensive, but Terrakion's a thing. Let's just calc some things out. I like defensive because of the Spiky Shield, but we'll see. We'll do Cacturn. Are you spikes? Let's do spikes. I don't care about your goddamn... It's actually surprisingly bulky. I've talked about this before with a bunch of people, but max defense Cacturn can actually take hits pretty well too. We'll do Impish, max defense. Let's see what it does against Terrakion. OU Life Orb Attacker. Close combat's gonna blow us back regardless. Alakazam. This regular OU Alakazam Focus Blast is going to blow it. We're not surviving any super effective hits. But what about Swampert? I want it to be an all-around Swampert switch-in. Ice Punch is nothing. Ice Punch is trash damage. We'll actually survive it after 2 leftovers with Spiky Shield. I like this. And then, of course, Bullet Seed. Why Bullet Seed? I've never seen Bullet Seed. Why would you not run Seed Bomb? That's very strange. Yeah, Seed Bomb even does more in the end. Wow. Yeah, I'll go ahead. And 0 attack Seed Bomb has a pretty high chance to knock it out, especially after hazards. Oh yeah, boy, I like this. It's nice Swampert switch in. Volcarona is going to blow us back with that 4 times effective bug and fire moves. Terrakion, Thunderous. Let's just do OU Prankster Attacker. Focus Blast does blow us back. We just have to watch out for Focus Blast, but that's why we have Spiky Shield. Plus they can miss, which is always nice. It's too unreliable. Hoopa. I don't want to do the Hoopa thing. It hurts my throat. My throat already hurts anyways. Hoopa Unbound. Wall Breaker. Yeah, Drain Punch doesn't do shit. Gunk Shot can knock us out though. But Sucker Punch, yeah, Sucker Punch is gonna do over half, which is really, really nice. Dark Pulse doesn't do anything because we resist it. We're immune to Psychic. So Special Hoopa isn't a worry to us. And Physical Hoopa, we just have to watch out for Gunk Shot. Another move that can miss. All of his attacks that can hit us are pretty low accurate. I mean, I could do Max Spadef if I want to. But then I'm really afraid of a lot of his mons if I do that. Like Kecleon, I don't wanna lose to Kecleon. I don't know. I feel like Spadef might actually be the way. Maybe I'm just being too hard-headed about this. We'll do 252 without Impish. We'll see what happens. What are some other... I want to see Sneasel first before we do that, actually. PU Life Orb. Wow, Sneasel is strong. We might actually need max defense to survive against Sneasel. C-Bomb does a hell of a lot of damage. Pretty much kills after rocks, and definitely will kill after spikes. Interesting. This is really interesting. Let's check Noivern. Well, I mean, there's no point. All these I obviously don't want to stay in against super effective attacks. Like, even max special attack, I'm not surviving Hurricane or Focus Blast unless I do plus special defense nature, which is, I believe, relaxed. What nature is that one? Plus, minus, careful. Let's check careful nature then. Because, like, it's nice to survive and all, but what about the physical side? I don't want to die to an Ice Punch where this is my Swampert switching. Yeah, Hurricane's still blowing us back. Focus Blast is doing way too much. I think I have to go full defensive. That's Mega Zam, but there's no item. Focus Blast is still doing a hell of a lot, but Sucker Punch actually destroys it. So it's like, it doesn't matter whether I do Fizz Def or specially defensive, because Sucker Punch will always kill the Alakazam anyways, so that's not a big deal. Terrakiոն's gonna blow us back regardless. Who else do I have to worry about? We'll check Hoopa again. Hoopa, Wall Breaker. Gunk Shot. Of course Gunk Shot does that. Dark Pulse is nothing. I mean, Hoopa's not a problem. Of course Gunk Shot's gonna be a problem, but that's a given whether I do max defense or not. Thunderous, and I'm not surviving Volk, let's just be real. The Volk can just Quiver Dance on me, so I have to be careful about that. I definitely think Fizz Def is definitely the way. So we're gonna go ahead and do physically defensive Cacturn. I don't need a lot of attack investment, obviously. I definitely don't need any speed. Let me go ahead and double check his draft. This is like actually the fastest way for me to do. Check anybody. I could outspeed I naturally outspeed Registeel, and of course Combustion is going to be running max speed, so I don't have to worry about that. I could try to outspeed max speed Kecleon. We'll see that. We'll see. Let me look at Kecleon and see what happens. It's already there. That's very nice. Reaches 196. So in my team, it's a lot of investment. It's a lot of investment I'm losing. Yeah, I'm just gonna do max defense. I don't care. It's mainly here to get up spikes and then eventually die. Speaking of spiking and dying, I haven't ran this set at all this league, and I really wanted to. Lead Azelf, just because Lead Azelf was was my favorite Pokemon to run in UU. Stealth Rock, Explosion, Taunt. Now, do I want to do Fire Blast or Psychic? I think Psychic is better because of Terrakion, because Terrakion's a pretty decent lead anyways. There's a lot of people that resist Fire Blast. Swampert does. Of course, Registeel is a thing, but I'm already taunting the Registeel, so it's not even an issue. And also, I could switch out on Registeel. And yeah, I like Psychic more. I'll do Psychic. I have to be careful with the Sneasel around, but I do have the fake Focus Sash. Now, how much speed do I need to run? His fastest Pokemon is Thunderous Eye. Actually, yeah, Sneasel speed ties with me. So, max speed Sneasel it is. We'll do Timid. Actually, we'll do Hasty. Max speed, max special attack, foreign attack for that explosion. Now it'll be Stealth Rockers. He has no way to get rid of them once they're up. I don't even think any of his Pokemon get Magic Coat. Try to bounce them back. Man, today's a funky day with my throat. Okay. So, priority beats his team. Just straight up. I mean, that's my game plan. Hazards plus priority. So, first thing is first is Mega Scizor. Do Scizor. Regular Scizor is 65, Mega 75. Do we need speed against him? Considering his speed, the only thing we would want to speed. I mean, it doesn't matter, because I think we outspeed Combusken's max speed anyways. Let me double check. 229. We do not, but I don't think it's an issue. Because it's a Combusken, I'm not going to want to stay in anyways. But actually, I think I can run Swords Dance Sweeping again. Maybe this time I'll actually work out. I'm going to do max HP, do bulky Scizor. Max HP, max attack with Swords Dance Roost. You know what? I'm actually going to... I know like most people don't run a U-turn with it, but I'm going to run a U-turn just because obviously you don't want to Swords Dance turn 1. You don't want to Swords Dance until you pretty much guarantee a win or to scare somebody out. So... if I do Swords Dance with U-turn, I can Swords Dance and scare somebody out, and then you hit them hard with a U-turn. U-turn also hits Hoopa, who's not going to want to stay in on me. Thunder, I can guarantee you guys, I've done this calc so many times. Fire Punch does not kill a Mega Scizor. Oh, you Baton Pass. Yeah, it's max. That's about max HP. Oh, he does have a lot of defense though. Let's get rid of that. Let's do Hoopa, Wall Breaker. We're going to give him Fire Punch over Psychic. Oh, it does kill. Ah, it kills. That's bad. It's going to outspeed too. But Bullet Punch. Oh, Bullet Punch is a lot. Oh, that's not even... That's adamant. Yeah, I think it's worth it. To get off that much damage with an unboosted Bullet Punch, wow, that's a lot of damage. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Max HP. Max HP just tank hits, freely get off Roost. Definitely kills a lot of Pokemon after hazards. Kecleon, Noivern. I'm pretty sure there's a shit ton of Noivern too. I'm going to double check though. Noivern, OU Life Orb. That Hurricane does a lot, but Bullet Punch does about half, which is amazing. And since we're going to outspeed, yeah, 1v1 we beat this mon, unless he gets, of course, a Hurricane. Confusion, plus he can miss Hurricane. Man, Scizor is just too good in League format. I need to find a way to get Scizor again for next season. What was I doing? I was looking at other mons that could beat me. Registeel is an issue. Registeel is an issue. Should I run Superpower? Superpower doesn't hit anything, though. Volk is an issue. Volk is the biggest issue. I have to find a way to stop Volcarona from sweeping me. I think I have to bring Togekiss just so I can Thunder Wave this thing. I think that's actually a must. That's a little annoying. Because I don't like bringing Togekiss every week. I could bring Quagsire, but I can't run Giga Drain. I wonder how much Terrakion does to me. To my Scizor. Close combat, Life Orb does that much. This pretty much kills. Okay. So I like the Scizor. I like the Scizor. This is good. We'll do 4 in defense for shits and giggles. Alright. Next is Lucario for more extreme speed picking off. I like that idea a lot. Is there anything else I can do with that? You know what I have to do? I might have to bring Scarf Landorus. I think I actually have to do... We'll talk about that in a second. Lucario with base 90 speed. What am I outspeeding? I could outspeed regular Hoopa U. Hoopa Unbound, I mean. But Hoopa is probably going to be scarfed anyways. So I don't really see a point in that. I want to run the Choice Band of Lucario because it didn't do any work last time I tried to use it. Should I run bulky Lucario though? What happens if I do bulky Lucario against Hoopa? Because if I could do double extreme speed. Lucario, because I'm gonna be banded anyway, so might as well do that. Drain Punch has a chance to kill. Close Combat does a shit ton. E-Speed does 73. Why is this is not even choice banded. These attacks are that's insane. That's insane damage. I don't know, man. The damage. I feel like this week should be focused on damage output more than surviving, because I have so many Pokemon that can just come in and kill. Yeah, look, these two Pokemon can come in and kill. These two Pokemon can easily set up at least one layer of spikes with Cacturne if I play it right. Maybe I should do Sash just in case. No, I don't know, man. Excuse me again. Because all I need is Stealth Rocks, and I'm probably going to be guaranteed to get Stealth Rocks. I don't know if any of his. I don't know if a Noivern gets Taunt, or Alakazam gets Taunt. Let me find out actually. It does get Taunt, so I have to be careful if he starts with Noivern. If he leads with Noivern, I'm probably just going to switch out anyways. If he goes into any Pokemon that can set up hazards, I'll switch right into Azelf just so I can get up my hazards. That's more important than me stopping somebody else from getting it. How about Alakazam? Does he get Taunt? If I remember correctly, these are the only Pokemon that can outspeed me. They all get Taunt. Jeez. I know Thundurus gets priority Taunt, so I have to be careful there too. I definitely want my Stealth Rocks up right away. Especially with Volcarona around. I don't even know if he's going to bring Volcarona because of that, but I got to prepare for it anyways. I really want to do Banded Lucario. We'll do Choice Band Lucario. Justified because he has Hoopa, and I can switch in on the Dark type move. Ooh, if I can switch in on the Dark type move, that's game over. +1 Lucario with a Choice Band using E-Speed. That is GG. Oh, and he also has knockoff on his what's his name? Sneasel. So if I can tank and knock off +1, that's like a choice band already right there. So we definitely want extreme speed. And of course close combat, because why not? And the rest of the attacks are I could do Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch can hit the Terrakion super effectively, also the Sneasel super effectively, and get Stab. So it's actually kind of nice with choice band. What else do I have to hit though? I could do Rocks type move for Thundurus and Volk. Swampert is just gonna have to deal with the. Ooh, Registeel is nice too. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Rock type move. Do I get a Rock Slide or Stone Edge? Let's do Rock. Let's just type Rock. Get Rock Tomb. That's something. Rock Tomb's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It does get Stone Edge, and it's Rock Slide. Ooh, do I want? I think I want to do Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is kind of awesome on Lucario. I'm gonna do Rock Tomb because the reason why is that if it does scare something out, I can actually use Rock Tomb to slow down the switch in and, you know, hit the Thundurus. How much will a Rock Tomb do to Thundurus? Let's find out. Let's find out. Lucario. So I don't need Iron Tail this week just because like the priority is gonna be doing a lot anyways. Rock Tomb to Thundurus, Prankster, Attacker. He's most likely, just like every other week, is probably going to bring Rain Dance. Rock Tomb does that. Oh my god. This is exciting, guys. I'm really excited to play Demonic. I've been waiting all season to play Demonic. Rock Tomb does a shit ton. So that's a more like predicting the switch kind of attack. But I'm going to do Bulky. Do I need to do Bulky? How fast is Hoopa? How fast? What speed does Hoopa hit? 284. Can I reach 284 while staying adamant? I can't. So okay, I'm doing Bulky then. If I can't even reach the speed, then I'm not going to bother. Alright, so Bulky Luke. I'll do Togekiss last. So let's do Landorus. Alright, so Landorus needs to be able to outspeed Hoopa while at the same time outspeeding his fastest mon that is Scarfed. Actually, it doesn't matter. What's his fastest Pokemon that isn't Hoopa? That I can actually outspeed while being Scarfed. So, nothing. He's not bringing Scarfed Registeel. He's not bringing Scarfed Combuskin. Alright, yeah, but Combuskin gets speed boost. I could try to do for +2, but Combuskin's not going to worry me. It might go for, like, Will-O-Wisp, though. I'll probably bring Heal Bell and Togekiss then. Because I don't want any of these Pokemon being burned at all. Sorry. Here's my team. Sorry about the whole switching tab things, guys. Okay, so I want to outspeed Hoopa, so all I have to do is reach 285 speed. Can I do that while staying adamant? Why is this happening? I cannot, so I have to be jolly. Alright, I just have 285. Alright, cool. Then we'll do max attack. Stay a little bit bulky. Still have Intimidate. We'll keep the Scarf on. Double choice users, but that's fine. We're going to do Rock Slide just because it guarantees kills. Let me actually double check though, just in case. Landorus. T. Scarfed. Not timid, but jolly. Stone Edge is that much. Ooh, maybe I should run Rock Slide. Or Stone Edge. But I don't like missing. I don't like missing whatsoever. But I feel like it's necessary. That does a lot. Explosion does a lot of damage. I'm not running Explosion this week though. Yeah, I guess I'll do Stone Edge. I mean, I have Rock Tomb on Lucario, so we'll do Stone Edge this week. As much as I hate Stone Edge, do Stone Edge. U-turn, of course, for the Hoopa. I always will kill with Hoopa against the Hoopa if it's Landorus v Hoopa now, unless I'm burned, of course. Earthquake for that power and knockoff. Just get rid of items. I don't have anybody else that has knockoff yet, so why not? Nice powerful attack boost, or choice scarf speed, and now Togekiss to keep my team healthy. I'm not running Defog though for sure. I'll do leftovers. Now here's the annoying part: is trying to EV Togekiss to do well. Do that Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is a bit annoying because of well, it's actually not too bad. Does he have anybody to absorb Thunder Wave? I mean, obviously Thundurus, but Thundurus is a great switch into Togekiss. Swampert too. Oof. Well, Swampert has Ice Punch. As long as I can survive Swampert's Ice Punch, I think I'm good. Because then I can stall out Rain Turn. So I'm gonna EV myself to survive Swampert's Ice Punch, which will help against Sneasel too, which can be Thunder Waved, and then I can just restall the Rain. Even though he'll still outspeed me, I can at least stall out the Rain. Because Rain's going to be a threat to my team otherwise. Thunder Wave, Roost, Air Slash, and Heal Bell. Just to keep my team nice and healthy. Of course, we want to do that 248. And now for the calking time. This is where things get annoying. OU defensive, that's max Spadef, max HP. Swampert, OU Swift Swim. Ice Punch already does nothing. And since leftovers heals, I think 6%, we'll just have to add enough defense to where the max amount of damage the thing will do is about 56. We'll do 55 to be safe. Yeah, hold up. All right, so 188 defense. How much that leaves us with 72 Spadef left. Alright, now to calc things out with 72 Spadef. Alright. Nothing's gonna survive, guys. I can guarantee you. At least nothing's gonna not 2-hit KO. We'll do Prankster Attacker. Like, nothing that's like threatening. Like, there's no way I can EV this to survive the 2-shot. And we're always gonna be outsped. Maybe Alakazam. Alakazam offensive, which means Life Orb. Alakazam isn't a threat already. Alright, cool. That's nice. That's good to know. With that investment, Alakazam is not a threat. Let's just go through all of his Pokemon. Hoopa's gonna kill. There's no way Hoopa's Gunk Shot is not killing. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's nothing we can do about that. Psychic is already a 1-2-shot. So that's good. This is assuming there's no hazards on my side of the field. There's no way I'm going to be able to avoid every hit this week. His team is way too offensive, so I just have to deal. Tarak, there's no way. At least I can come in on the fighting type moves, and Terrakion's like to be choiced. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Volk is a big one. Volcarona, offensive quiver dance. Fire blast does nothing. As long as I can survive after rocks. Oof, nope, not at +2, which means I can only let him get it to +1. Yeah, I can only let him get to +1. That way I can safely thunderwave him. Ooh, look at that. Airside does a shit ton of damage. Without assuming that he's purely offensive. Wow, that's actually kind of nice to know. I'm gonna exit out of this tab. I don't need this tab anymore. Alright, so that's a good switch for Volk. Registeel's not an issue. Sneasel. Sneasel. Ice Glow. Ooh. Ooh. If I decrease my SPDF though, I can't decrease my special defense at all, because then Alakazam becomes an issue. And Alakazam is already definitely coming because of the Magic Guard, which makes it immune to the hazards like rocks and stealth rocks. So I have to be careful with this Pokemon. This is Jolly, Life Orb, and he's definitely going to be running Adamant. Oh, that's not true. He might want to speed tie with my Azelf. So we're at 188 now. So what can we do? I think I have to be max. I have to be max to hope that he always gets a low roll. So I'm not going to bother. So let's just go back down to 188. That's I just have to keep that in mind when I'm battling. What else does he have? Noivern is not an issue. Alright, so this is looking like the team. Let's see. Oh, of course, I'm keeping him in nature. Make sure there's 0 attack IVs for any foul play nonsense for all my Pokemon that are special. Except for you. Well, I guess it's nobody. No special attackers this week. All physical attackers except for Azelf Psychic. So, yeah, that's good to know, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share. The CPL is almost over. I have a lot of new rules that I'm probably going to be I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys whenever the time comes, such as probably going to bring this down to 12 members, so the season only lasts 3 months instead of 4.5, almost 5 months. And we're going to make it even more competitive than ever by giving people more higher tiered mons and less lower tiered mons. Also, next season, everybody's keeping a Pokemon, which is really nice. And we have some new members joining the league next season. Awesome, hilarious, and great entertainers, and awesome battlers too. So drop a like if you guys are excited. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share all the good jazz. When I'm uploading this, I'm not sure when I'm uploading this. I'm recording this on Monday. We plan on battling tomorrow. I might even upload it sometime during that time frame. So, oh, I just want to let you guys know that my birthday is on March the 4th. So, trying to reach 300 subscribers for my birthday. As of right now, there's like 12 days away, and I'm only at 216. So, if we can hit that 84 more subscribers, that would be amazing. So, be sure to drop a like, spread the word, share, all that good jazz. Get hyped for the battle, and I will see you guys later.